Hey YouTube, today I'll be doing 3 3x3 walkthrough solves. Hopefully you enjoy. Alright, so here is scramble number 1. I am scrambling with green in front and white on top, and the cube I'm using is a Waylong GTS, and I average about 11 seconds. Okay, so the first thing that I noticed about this cross is that I already have a piece on the white side, which is always good, and it's opposite of where it has to go. And then I have this one right here, which can be put down like that, and then I have these two. So what I would do for this cross is I would do an L, which would put these two in the correct spot, and then I would do a U, F2. So now I have these three in the correct spot. You can see that. And then I would do a U2. So this red piece was word opposite. U2, R2. Now I have the whole cross. It just has to be aligned. And then I would do a D2 like this. And the first pair that I see is this corner and this edge back here. So I would do a U prime, L prime, U2, L. So again, I was just putting this edge in the back, doing a U2, and then bringing it down and inserting it. And then the next pair I see is this corner and this edge. So what I would do here is I would bring this corner towards me, and then I would do an L. So this is where it has to go. U, and then an L prime. And then I would rotate and insert it. And then this corner and this edge, so I would do a U prime, and then just a triple sexy. And then my last pair is this corner and this edge. So I would do a U2, L prime, U prime L, and then insert it. And then OLL, and then a Z perm. So yeah, overall a pretty good solve. Alright, so here is scramble number 2. Okay, so the first thing that I noticed with this one, with this cross, is that this this white and blue can be moved down like that, with an R prime with just one move, and then this one can be moved with an L2, which will put those two in the correct spot. And then I see this one and this one. So what I would do here is I would do F prime, which would put this blue one right here, and then I would do L2, which would put this orange one next to the blue, so that way whenever I realign it, it will be in the correct spot. And then I would do an R2, so this was right here. Now I have these three in the correct spot when I realign it, and then I would do D prime, and then I have this one, and then an R. And the first pair that I see is this corner and this edge, so I would do a U2, R prime, so I'll bring this edge toward me, using it as an empty slot, U2R, right there. Here's the pair. I could insert it, and then I can do this corner and this edge, so I would do a U, and then I would go like this. So all I did was basically just use this as an empty slot, put this in the empty slot, and then pair it up. And then I would just insert it. So U2 has to go right here. And then I would do this corner and this edge. So I would rotate. So it's right here and right here. R prime, U2, R. Pretty easy. F12 pair, insert it. And then my last pair I would do a U2, rotate, and then I would do R, U2, R prime, U prime, R, U, R prime. And then OLL, and a G perm. That was overall another pretty decent solve. Alright, here is the final solve. Okay, so the first thing that I noticed with this cross is that this blue piece can be inserted like that when one move, which is good, and then this red piece is attached to it, so I could combo insert it. And then I have these two over here. So what I would do here is I would do F, which would put this blue one in the right spot, U prime, R2. So now I have these two in the right spot for the cross. And then I would just rotate like this, and then I would just insert this with an al prime, or an al, f prime, and then another al, which would make the cross. And the first pair I see is this corner and this edge, so I would do a u prime, and then I would do a double sexy, and a sexy move is just an RUR prime, so it looks like this. And then I would do this corner and this edge, and I can do it from the back. So what I would do is I would do al prime u2 al. So now that it just set up a 3-move insert, so it looks like this. So I would do al prime u2 al, and then I would insert it in the back like this. And then I see this corner and this edge, so I would do a u prime r prime, so it's right here, r prime. I'm using this empty slot to help make this pair. So I do r prime u2 r u2, and then I would insert this, and then I have this corner, and this edge. So I would rotate, do a u prime, pick this up like this, put it in right there, and then insert it, and then OLL, and then TLL, which is a J prime. So yeah, overall another decent solve. So hopefully you guys enjoyed these 3x3 walkthrough solves. If you did, make sure to drop a like down below and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Peace.